Carl and Jerry Goldman's story begins in Asia, with a couple from California spent 2 weeks seeing the sights during a cruise on board the ship the Diamond Princess. Their pleasure trip took a wrong turn when a fellow passenger tested positive for the coronavirus in early February. After nearly 2 weeks quarantined in their cabin, the Goldmans were put on a cargo plane bound for the U.S.
I fell asleep on the plane, feeling fine. 2 hours into the flight, woke up with a very high fever.
Turns out Carl had COVID-19, one of more than 700 people on the ship who became infected with the virus. The Goldmans were rushed to Nebraska Medical Center, where they were confined to individual rooms.
I can't even open, by the way, the doorknob on my door. So they bring in the meals 3 times a day with hazmat. They do temperature checks at the same time.
They're among the dozen or so people who have or were suspected of having the coronavirus who've been treated at this Omaha facility. Since 9/11, the hospital has been outfitted with a biocontainment unit equipped to treat victims of bioterrorism and deadly germs like smallpox, Ebola, and SARS.
These individuals were brought here because we have the personnel, we have the facilities, we have the resources and the expertise to handle these kind of individuals.
Since then, it's been mostly a waiting game. There's no antidote for this coronavirus, so doctors are a bit limited in what they can do to help patients like Carl, who feels like he just has a mild cold. They prescribed him sports drinks to help him stay hydrated.
I've been through every rainbow color of Gatorade that exists multiple amounts of time. But that's it. It's up to my body to just combat the virus and get rid of it.
The Goldmans own a radio station whose website has given Carl a platform to blog his experiences. Both have tried to keep busy while in isolation.
We're seeing too many people that are not doing good, and I don't want to be one of those people. I want to stay positive and very healthy.
Positive in attitude, Jerry makes clear, having tested negative for the virus throughout and completed her 2-week quarantine period. She was finally allowed to say goodbye to hospital staff on Monday. No handshaking allowed.
You guys rock.
Well, we're honored to have hosted you here, and we're very happy to see you leaving healthy.
Carl, who says he still has a lingering cough, won't be released until he tests negative for COVID-19 for 3 days in a row. Until then,
it's out of my control. So I'm just living for the present, taking this one day at a time, and looking forward to finally breathing fresh air when I do get released.
Don't panic and be smart about the coronavirus, he advises the outside world. He's counting the days until his extended vacation comes to an end. Henrik Sabrandi, CGTN.